Bill Maher might as well be a conservative. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store, where you can get all the cool merch. Warehouse is up and running. It's back in order. Headquarters is in Scottsdale, Arizona. Eventually, we're going to have you guys, if you order and you want to pick up, you can come pick it up from the warehouse. Hey, I cannot confirm or deny that I will be there handing you your products if you decide to pick up from the warehouse. But anyway, like and subscribe to the channel, because most of y'all watch the videos, but some of y'all, I would say most of y'all are subscribed, but there's a good majority of you guys that are not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button. It helps with the algorithm. And also, you will never miss my videos if you hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications. Download the podcast, the B. Tatum Show podcast, on all podcast platforms. Y'all already know this. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, Bill Maher has been on a roll. Why? You can only go so far left before your brain starts to turn and burn. His brain has been turning and burning to the point where it's starting to malfunction on the progressive left side. And he's starting to realize that this is stupid. You know, mainly focusing on, what I'm talking about here is DeSantis's bill of the parental rights in education bill. They call it the Don't Say Gay bill. It's no such thing as Don't Say Gay bill. Yeah, we should stop saying that. It is a liberal talking point to try to use language to make it look bad. It is called the Parental Rights in Education Bill. It is to help parents in education for them to protect their children. What does the bill say? And then I'm going to play Bill Maher's short minute clip. The bill eliminates or holds teachers accountable for talking about transgenderism and sex to kindergarten to third grade. Anything that is spoken about that's against already existing state law in the state of Florida will allow these teachers in school districts to be held accountable. That's all it is. They're not saying that you can't have sex education. They're pretty much saying that you shouldn't be talking to little kids about things that are already against state law in brainwashing them into sexuality, that they shouldn't even be involved in. You should be teaching them how to add and subtract, multiply and divide. You should be teaching them how to read, how to socialize. They should be talking about sex. Anyway, I'll talk about this for 3 hours. I want you to listen to what Bill Maher said, because I think that what he said is incredibly important, because these leftists be watching him and it's helping people wake up to an alternative thought. Roll the film.
Okay, here we are on overtime. These are the questions from people. We wanted to talk about this on the show. I'm glad somebody asked this. Is Florida's Don't Say Gay bill designed to trap Democrats into saying they support teaching young children about sexuality? Is the question, but we can broaden that to anything about that. I mean, I was reading about it today. I mean, if people don't know, this is something DeSantis is about to sign. Yeah. And I guess it's a reaction to Republicans who feel that there's too much talk in lower grades. I think they're talking about kindergarten to third grade. So We're talking about very young kids who, as always with this stuff, there's not like there's no kernel of truth in that maybe kids that young shouldn't be thinking about sex at all. I don't think it's specific. I think don't say, it's not like you're not allowed to literally not say gay, but they just don't want teachers talking about it. They think it's the province of parents.
So the panelists go on and have a discussion about this. I haven't watched the full thing. I just saw his clip there, but I agree with what he's saying. I think we need to stop saying don't say gay, though, because that's not what the bill is called. That is the negative derogatory connotation that they want to draw to that bill. But I mean, anybody that's watching it, especially y'all with children, what do you think about that? Comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about what he said and about the bill that DeSantis is getting ready to sign into law. I think it's appropriate. This is what governors are supposed to do. These are the type of measures that governors should take. The people have spoken. There's too much of this going on in the classroom. And I want people to understand this. This is not a functionality of educating children on sexual orientation and stuff like that. What you would see generally in middle school. When I was going to school, you only talk about this stuff in middle school. When it comes to, how to sexual behavior and different things like that, how to birthing children, the reproductive system, all of those things that you learn in sex education. You're talking about a kindergartner. And what they're doing is they're talking to kindergartners about, do you feel like you a boy today or a girl? Gender fluidity, things that are concepts that I would argue, promotes gender dysphoria and sexual, I would say, I wouldn't say misconduct, but so like a sexual distortion of some sort. Because when you're a child and you don't even understand, you haven't even hit puberty yet. You have no idea what sex is all about. You don't know what it means. You don't know, you wouldn't know what it feel like because you're not even close to being at that age and where you're prepubescent. You haven't developed. Your emotions, your hormones, all this stuff haven't come to a point in which sex will be applicable for you to be discussing. Kindergarten. And kids don't even know. They think, they don't know reality from fiction. Some kids still believe in Santa Claus. Like, there's no way that there should be a discussion about gender and all these things with children that young. Thank you, Ron DeSantis, for making sure that you are supportive in a bill that you will sign into law that protects the rights of parents. And let me add this one part. I know I'm making it long, but one of the biggest problems is that these school systems and these school districts are doing this without the consent of parents, without the input of parents. That's why the bill is the parental protection, the parental rights in education bill. It's the rights of the parent to be notified if there's something like that and to sue these people if they manipulate your child into being confused about what gender they are today. So anyway, comment, let me know what you think about it. If the school district that you live in were to implement something like this, would you be supportive of it? Not the school district, but if the state implemented something of this nature, would you be in favor of it or against it? I'm gonna put a survey out so I can see what you think on the survey. Make sure you go to the Officer Tatum store where you get all the cool merch. Supporting the store is not just, supporting me. Supporting all the staff that I've hired to work the store, giving people jobs and opportunities is not just about me. So when you support the store, you're supporting a whole bunch of people in addition to myself and this channel and all the things that you love that we put out. I'd say only if you like what you see that you purchase. If you don't, you don't have to do that. Just watching the videos, like and subscribing. Those things are invaluable and supporting as well. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. See you on the next video. I'm out.